Hi, folks. This is Olivia Designs, and I'm Papa. And today I'm going to make a bracelet here that I was requested today from a friend who wanted the Evil Eye bracelet. And this is what I have. It's not really Evil Eye as some people know it as. This is the hand with the Evil Eye. Anyway, so I'm going to be working with this, and she wanted this in a lavender and white. So I've already cut the strands. I'm going to make the base white, and here's the lavender and the white, and we're going to start working in with it. And as you can see, when we start, this is a this starts with the string looped through. We're going through the connector hole, and it is going this way, and we want it to go this way. So what we're going to do is, as we did in on others with the same type of a connector charm, we are going to do a spiral staircase type of a knot. We used to call it a granny knot. It's a spiral staircase when you do way more than one. So we're going to do this, and what it does is it starts to spiral up as we go. Okay, so we're going to take this and we're going to put it there. Did I go the wrong way again? Yes, I did. Oh, come on. Why do I do that? You have to start out at the bottom. See, I'm a little bit further away from the connector hole. Right now, we're going to get the spiral going, and then what we'll do is we'll slide it up into place and then continue on with the pattern that I've selected for this particular bracelet, which is going to be really kind of nice when it's done. Really, you'll see. You'll see. You'll see. Don't be thinking it won't. It's a pattern I've done many times before, and it comes out nice. Let's see if I have any lying. Oh, here's one. Here's one in yellow and black, and I'm going to just put this on the edge of this charm, connector charm. So we're going to start doing this. We got to keep it sort of tight so that it doesn't come off. And as this starts to turn, we've got to turn this way. See how it's going? It starts out like this, and then as it turns from this way, it starts to turn that way. So we're going to keep going like this until we get it to turn the whole way. So the charm will lay on the wrist properly, and so will this pattern, the knot pattern. And it'll give it a nice little look. See, it's going to sit like this and come out. See how this is almost 90 degrees turn? We're going to keep going. I don't really remember how many knots it actually takes to give it a 90-degree turn, but we're going to keep going, and it'll look nice when it's done. Okay, so we have here this, and it's starting here. So now this knot here is at 90 degrees from there. Okay, so that'll give us enough to start. So we're going to bump this up. I want to take out the square knot. We don't want the square knot in there. We want just the granny knot or staircase knot. So we're going to take this knot out. Square knot is just to get it started so that we have the two strands together. See, it looks pretty good when it comes out like that. See, we have it like that. This comes out like that, and I think I have too many in there, to tell you the truth. Let's back some of these out. Let's take a look. Okay, we're going to come in this way. And this knot has to, I think we're going to take one more out. Maybe it doesn't need that many in it. I did it once before on another bracelet, the Winter Wonderland one, and it turned out really nicely. Yeah, that's the way I want it. Okay, so we are going to slide this up now. So it's like that. This is going to sit there. And this is going to, maybe we need one more till we get it. So it's turn this pair 90 degrees. Here we go. I guess I could have kept that in there. That's not quite 90 degrees. So let's try one more. The more that are in there, the better it looks. It doesn't look like a mistake. It looks more deliberate. And it really gives it a lot of character to the bracelet. There we go. That's what I wanted it to look like. Exactly like that. Okay, so wait a minute. Can I do that with that? That's done with a micro cord. I am going to continue this instead of this knot. I changed my mind. I'm going to continue this with just a square knot because I think a square knot would look better. I think just like that. Yes. See how it's starting to look, and this also a square knot is so much easier. And she wanted lavender to be the main color, so we're going to have white on the sides, lavender in the middle, and white on the sides with this. Okay. And when we do this with a connector charm, we have to take the total length of this minus the square knot that we use for tightening it, and then divide that in half. So half of this to here is going to be a 7-inch bracelet, 7.5-inch bracelet. And so we're going to give minus the 7.5-inch bracelet. So minus the square knot is going to be 7. It's going to be 7. Here it is. Here it is, the 7. And half of 7 is 3.5. So we're going to go all the way down to 3.5 inches, right down to there on this board. And that's just the way we're going to do this. So we've got enough material here. We're going to be able to do both sides with this material. and we'll have enough for the material and the square knot. Okay. So these are just going to be quick little ones that I'm going to do for some friends that I have. And then if you're watching this or you see it later on, just want to let you know, this is what I'm working on. I am doing it. Sometimes people, did you remember to do? I say, yeah, I remember. I'm working on it. It's on my board, or it's sitting on my table, on my workbench, and I'm going to get to it. I have so many requests because I've got one for a wave bracelet and a request for some more school spirit bracelets. So I've got a good bit to do, good bit of bracelet making to do here. The summertime is just when I think more people like these, or it's just when they see them more because people aren't wearing long sleeves and jackets and stuff like that. So anyway, you probably hear a lot of noise in the background, don't you? There's a kid outside skateboarding and somebody's running their car, and I'm sitting in my little work studio here with the windows open because it's such a beautiful day outside. I like having the air coming through both windows, circulating through. It's just so nice. Humidity's down, the temperature's up. It's like in the 70s or 80s or something like that. There. Here we go. And as I always say, the measuring is not rocket science. Doesn't have to be absolute down to the micron. We don't have to go down to a tenth of an inch or thousandths of an inch. Did I just hit the camera? I hit the camera, didn't I? Thousandths of an inch, anything like this. Within a half inch, give or take, is what I usually do. And it doesn't have to be all that great. And I hit the camera again, didn't I? Is that in focus? That's not focus, is it? There it goes. Now it's in focus. And I just want to get this first half done before I have to stop and do other things. And then I'll come back and finish the other half later on.
Are you in the middle of something?
Yeah, that's okay. What? And we're getting there. See, we're like at 2 3/4. We just had to go to 3 1/2. Okay. charm. And there we go. Almost to 3.5. This is going to look pretty cool when it's done. I like the lavender and the white together. That does look nice. I think she's right. Lavender and the white together will look very nice. Oop, 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 oop. I'm not paying attention here. One or two more, and then we'll call it quits for a little bit. There we go. So that's half of it done. And I'm going to come back later and I'm going to finish it up and you'll get to see the whole thing finished. So we'll see you soon.